Hi, I'm Dick Tofel, president of ProPublica. ProPublica is a nonprofit investigative journalism newsroom. We have a newsroom of about 40 people. They include some veterans who've won the Pulitzer Prize at legacy news organizations and some young people who are leading the way in new kinds of storytelling involving social media or new uses of digital to tell stories in new ways. The business crisis of the press, which we've all heard so much about for the last nearly 10 years, is forcing legacy news organizations to cut a lot of things. Among them is investigative reporting that's in many ways critical to democratic governance and has been for a very long time. That leaves a gap, and we're trying to fill some of that gap on a nonprofit basis. Our test of our own work is whether we can have impact to spur reform through journalistic means. In New Orleans, for instance, we spotlighted police violence in the wake of Hurricane Katrina in a way that ultimately led to the federal takeover of the New Orleans Police Department. In California, we revealed problems in the state nursing board that led the governor to fire the board and ultimately spurred wholesale reform. The stories that led to our second Pulitzer Prize about abuses on Wall Street leading up to the crash and actually exacerbating the effects of the crash have not only spotlighted that wrongdoing, but have ultimately led to up to $300 million in fines. We were really the first national news organization to spotlight the dangers of unregulated fracking and the threat it posed to the water supply in many areas around the country. Others have joined in spotlighting that issue, and it's now, I think, generally conceded to be the nation's leading environmental problem. Investigative reporting is expensive and it's risky. It's become a luxury that many legacy news organizations simply can't afford. ProPublica is funded almost entirely by philanthropy, but that very much includes small gifts that add up by the thousands to very large amounts of money and that make a real difference. They help us pursue our journalism in the public interest that spurs real reform, real change.